Oo. Recording in progress.
Wala akong 8. Ito ba ako?
Good morning, everyone. October is a National Scouting Month. We are also celebrating the 85th Charter Anniversary of Boy Scouts of the Philippines and 20th Charter Anniversary of Paranaque City Council. Before we formally open the program, let us acknowledge the presence of our Paranaque City Council, headed by Honorable Mayor Edwin L. Olivares, Chairman of Paranaque City Council, Dr. Evangeline Piladines, our Schools Division Superintendent and Council Scout Commissioner, Dr. Violeta Gonzalez, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Antonio L. Layacan, Program Commissioner and Division Scouting Coordinator, Scouter Heidi Afrasio, our Council Scout Executive.
Scouter Rolando Malikdem, Council Training Commissioner, Dr. Nelson Carvajal, our Kid Scout Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Teresita Rodriguez, our Cub Scout Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Nilita Belena, our Boy Scout Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Minelwin Sarganya, our Senior Scout Deputy Commissioner, Dr. Bernardo Mascarina, our Robber Scout Deputy Commissioner, Scouter Rina Orquina, Area 1 Commissioner, Scouter Relly Arceo, Area 2 Commissioner, Scouter Wilma Loria, Area 3 Commissioner, Scouter Hilde de la Cruz, Adult Leader Trainer, and the Scouter Robert Castañeda, Field Scout Executive.
We also would like to thank our school heads from elementary and secondary for their continued support to our BSP Paranaque City Council, and also to our all creative staffs, unit leaders, adult leaders, and technical working group for sharing their knowledge, talent, and time with us.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining and spending some time with us for our National Scouting Month Kickoff Program. It is our pleasure to be your moderator for today. I'm Scouter Sharon Revuelta.
And I'm Scouter Arian Raya Gilayakan.
And
we are your moderators for today.
To spiritually open the program, may we request everyone to please stand for the Lord's moment for the guidance and blessings, followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and Pledge of Allegiance to be led by Scouter Efren Milio, Wood Badge holder with CMN.
Patatawarin ang sala niyo sa tuwin ay diringgin ko, hihilumin ang bayan niyo, Panginoon, hilumin mong bayan ko, aming samo magbalik ang bayang ito sa iyo, Panginoon, tingin at hilumin.
Itaas natin ang ating kamay sa ayos ng panunumpa. Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako'y Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisang na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sabayang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa. Makamay na!
Let us
Scout
all
oath
recite the Scout oath and law in unison. Scout, sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, the Republic of the Philippines, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, reverent, ready, front.
Boy Scouts of the Philippines vision, foremost in preparing the youth to become agents of change in communities guided by the Scout oath and law. Mission, to help the youth to develop values and acquire competencies to become responsible citizens and capable leaders anchored on the Scout oath and law.
And for the presentation of participants, may we call on our Area 2 Commissioner, Scouter Maria Estreleta Arceo, Wood Badge holder. Let us give her a virtual clap.
Good morning.
Morning.
Our participants, Scouter, Honorable Mayor Edwin L. Olivares, Council Scout Chairman, Scouter Heidi S. Afrasio, Council Scout Executive, Scouter Evangeline P. Ladines, Council Scout Commissioner, Scouter Violeta M. Gonzalez, Scouter Dr. Antonio Layacan, Division Scouting Coordinator, Scouter Rolando Malikden, Council Training Commissioner, Scouter Dr. Bernardo Mascarina, Rover Scout Deputy Commissioner, Scouter Nelson Carvajal, Kid Scout Deputy Commissioner,
Good morning.
Scouter Teresita Rodriguez, Cub Scout Deputy Commissioner, Scouter Nelita Belena, Boy Scout Deputy Commissioner, Scouter Minilwin Sardania, Senior Scout Deputy Commissioner, Scouter Hill de la Cruz, Adult Scout Commissioner, Scouter Rina G. Orquina, Area 1 Commissioner, Scouter Maria Estrelita Arceo, Area 2 Commissioner, Scouter Wilma T. Loria, Area 3 Commissioner. To all our school principals from the elementary, high school, and senior high school, to our TWGs, parents, teachers, students, good morning.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Arceo. To kick off this morning's program, we are pleased to have with us our Council Scout Executive, Scouter Heidi Afrasio, to deliver the opening remarks. Let us give her a virtual clap.
Honorable guests, beloved Council Chairman, Honorable Mayor Edwin L. Olivares, Executive Board members, Council staff, and of course with our Council Scout Commissioner with motherly love, Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Evangeline Piladines, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Violeta Gonzalez, the dynamic Division Scouting Coordinator, and as well as the Program Commissioner of the Council, Dr. Antonio Alayacan, our area district commissioners, coordinators, principals of public schools and private schools, scouts and scouters, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We welcome you as we celebrate the 85th Scouting Month of the BSP, coincided with our 20th anniversary of the local council. We still continue the program of scouting activities even at the height of pandemic. The program we plan for you and the inputs, we keep going. We are alive in scouting, even in an online or virtual way. I cannot help but feel the sense of gratitude to everyone. And once again, I welcome you all with warmth in my heart and hoping to see you enjoying the activities for this month. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Heidi, for that wonderful opening remarks. And now we are so blessed this morning because our ever supportive Assistant Schools Division Superintendent is here with us despite of her busy schedule. Without further ado, to give us an inspirational message, let us all welcome Dr. Violeta Gonzalez. Let us give her a virtual clap.
First, allow me to congratulate all our Boy Scouts a happy 85th DSP Charter anniversary. This month is also special because October is declared as the National Scouting Month. Through the years, we have witnessed how the scouting movement evolved in the city of Paranaque. And as proof of the dedication and selfless efforts of our BSP officials, Paranaque has garnered top awards, an indication that the spirit of scouting is very much alive in the city. In addition, the effects of the pandemic did not stop us from promoting the scouting movement among our youth. This is what is meant by being resilient. At this time, where materialism attracts the young and old, we hope that scouting will help us develop them into good and productive citizens and eventually contribute to nation building. Once again, happy Scouting Month to all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gonzalez, for that very inspiring message. To give us another inspirational message, here is our very inspiring Council Commissioner, our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Evangeline Ladines, to be represented by our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Telma Montiel. Let us give her a virtual clap.
Good morning po. Good morning po sa ating lahat. Isang mapagpalang umaga po. So, today is the 85th Charter Anniversary and the National Scouting Month celebration. So, in behalf of Dr. Evangeline Piladines, the division office would like to thank all the scouters of Boy Scout of the Philippines Parañaque City Charter. To Ma'am Heidi Ofracio, maraming salamat po at patuloy pa rin ang ating scouting po dito sa SDO, sa ating Parañaque po. At sa ating Parañaque City Council. So maraming salamat din po sa invitation nyo sa aming Schools Division Superintendent. So sa atin pong mga scouters na nandito, sana po patuloy pa rin tayong maging magsigla in spite of this pandemic. So alam ko naman na hindi kayo, palagi kayo nandyan at hindi man lang kayo natinag netong ating pandemic sa ngayon. So marami po tayong mga iba't ibang nararanasan at sigurado akong isa ito, Boy Scouting, ang makakapagpasigla sa ating mga kabataan. So masyado na sila naipit o palagi na lang po silang nasa bahay. So dahil kahit man lang nasa bahay sila, meron pa rin silang pagkakataon. At ito ay sa pamamagitan ng Boy Scout Council of Paranaque. So sa ating pong Division Coordinator ng Boy Scout, si Sir Layakan, maraming salamat po sa patuloy na pagpupursige na maibigay sa ating mga kabataan itong Boy Scout. Itong Boy Scouting po kasi ay napakalaking tulong para ma-develop ang kanilang mga talents. Minsan sa classroom hindi po nila ito napapakita. Pero sa Boy Scout, ito ay nade-develop at ito ay nagdadagdag sa kanilang confidence pagdating sa pag-aaral at miski na sa kanilang mga buhay. So muli po, in behalf of Dr. Evangeline Piladines, our Schools Division Superintendent, isang mapagpala at masayang araw ng scouting dito sa buong Paranaque. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat po, ma'am. Maraming po salamat.
Okay, thank you so much, Mamang Kiel. We are so blessed this morning because our ever-supportive city mayor is here with us today despite of his busy schedule. Without further ado, to give us another inspirational message, let us all welcome our city mayor, Honorable Edwin L. Olivares. Let us give him a virtual clap.
Good morning to all our Scouters in the Boy Scouts of the Philippines Paranaque City Council. And thank you for joining us in the launching of our month-long activities in celebration of the Scouting Month this October. We're holding this activity online via Zoom and streamlined live on FB once more so that we can reach as many of our members as possible to inform you of the many things that are lined up during our Scouting Month celebration. We congratulate the officers of our BSP Paranaque City Council for coming up with the interesting and relevant activities even during this pandemic to keep our Scouts always informed and ready to serve even under difficult circumstances. Our theme for this year, Building Positivity amidst the pandemic, is very relevant and very important not only for the scouting movement but also for our young people in the city of Paranaque because we really need to stay positive and committed nowadays. As Boy Scouts, we should also take this opportunity to help in our campaign against COVID-19 by encouraging young people to get vaccinated because the national government is about to allow vaccinating those who are 12 to 70 years old of age very soon. The Boy Scout must lead the way in this vaccination drive by informing our fellow young people of the benefits of getting vaccinated to prevent serious infection or hospitalization and death, and so that we can return to normal lives as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for visiting our city and for further enlightening our people about the great accomplishment of the Duterte administration despite the huge challenges that are facing our nation. Let us join hands and journey together towards national recovery and sustainable development. Magandang umaga po muli and may God bless us always.
Thank you so much, Mayor, for that very inspiring message. Also with us today is our scouts, Kid Scout, Boy Scout, Cub Scout, Senior Scout, Rover Scout is also joining with us. Good morning.
Good morning. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of our Girl Scouts. Okay, good morning po. Now presenting now on our screen our Paranaque City Council staff, headed by Honorable Mayor Edwin L. Olivares, Chairman of Paranaque City Council, Dr. Evangeline Piladines, our Schools Division Superintendent and Council Scout Commissioner, Dr. Violeta Gonzalez, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, our Program Commissioner, Dr. Scouter Antonio Elayacan, and our Council Scout Executive, Scouter Ma'am Heidi Afrasio, and the rest of the Council staffs. And our Training Commissioner, Scouter Rolando Malikden.
And now presenting Area 1 Elementary and Secondary School Heads.
Presenting the Area 2 Elementary and Secondary School Heads.
And now presenting on our screen, Area 3 Elementary and Secondary School Heads.
Okay, thank you so much. May we request everyone to turn on your camera for our photo session. Sir Robert, please lead. Okay, now we will proceed to the training proper. The first topic will be discussed by Scouter Roy Suerte, Wood Badge holder with CMN.
Good morning po. Ma'am, naririnig po ba ako, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. So, buksan po muna natin yung... good morning po, participants, guests, fellow scouters po, at sa mga nanonood po via Facebook Live po. So, buksan po natin ang ating laptop or cellphone, yung quiz natin po. Magkakaroon po tayo ng activity po. Quizzes. Okay, yung code, ma'am Cherry, pakibigay po yung code, ma'am Cherry. Sir Robert, mag-present ako, Sir Robert.
Sir Roy, okay na po.
Sagad, Sir. Uy, nawawala. Ay, wait.
Roy, pasend muna ng link ng quizzes sa ating
Saglit, sir.
chat
Inaano ko,
box.
sir.
Para
Ay, yung code po
ma-open.
natin po ay, type ko po yung code muna. Hindi ako sanay sa ano kasi.
Hindi ba yung sinend ko si Roy?
Yun po, ma'am. Nasa chat box na po ba, ma'am?
Sinend ko na sa chat.
Sige po.
Mas maganda, Roy, kung ibibigay mo yung link para madaling makapasok. Kasi
Yes po, sir. May pumapasok na po, sir.
Apo. Okay.
Wala.
Ayan. Ayan po. Nakikita nyo po sa screen po. Okay, meron. 3 pa lang po nakakapasok po. Yung code game po natin 142072 po. Yan.
Ano price na, Roy?
Ang price po daw sabi ni Ma'am Cherry po, bibigay po daw siya ng neckerchief po. Highest score po. Ma'am Cherry, sama na natin lahat, Ma'am Cherry, ha, participants. Pati fellow scouters natin.
Charter
Akala ko mga participants natin ay mga bagets. Nabibigyan naman ng neckerchief.
Para sa lahat na, ma'am. Kunti pa lang pumapasok, ma'am.
Ano yung, ma'am, yung bagong charter neckerchief?
Ayan, marami na.
Alam ko si Sir Tony yan eh. Si Sir Tony talaga. Di ba, Sir Tony?
Papasukin muna natin lahat, sir. Ma'am. Okay, may 8 pa lang po.
May mga scouts po na nasa loob. May mga scouts po tayo na nasa loob. Pwede po silang sumali sa ating mga scouts.
Yung mga nanonood po via Facebook Live po, andito po yung code natin po. 142072 po.
Ma'am Che, pa-request po palagay sa chat box yung ating link ng quiz para makamadali po. Para ating mga participants ay maka.
Last 30 seconds po. Sisimulan na po natin.
Wait lang.
Wait lang.
Sa nasa Facebook Live po, nasa inyong harapan po, nasa screen po yung code po natin.
Yes, ma'am.
Yan na, mga daming participants, ma'am. Mga kapwa natin.
Ayun, may nakapasok na.
Yes.
O, marami na. Nakailan na tayo, Sir Roy?
Meron po tayong 17 participants po. Yan, 18, 19. Paano to, Ma'am Cherry? Kasama po yung mga principal po natin dito. Bagong neckerchief daw ito, ha?
Si Sir Tony yan. Si Sir Tony nakakaalam niyan, sir.
Yan yung binulong sa akin ni Sir Tony.
Ha?
Huwag po kayong mag-alala. Nasa council na po ang ating mga tokens ng ating NCR Jam.
So, 30 seconds. Start na po tayo. Exact 30 participants na lang po.
Ayan.
Okay na po ba tayo, Ma'am Cherry?
Okay. Yes, sinend ko na.
Opo, ito na. Yan.
Wait lang.
Yo, marami pang pumapasok. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start na tayo. Sa
The answer is
yan. Okay, letter A po yung sagot po natin.
true.
Next. Time's up. Okay, tama lahat.
Nangunguna talaga si Sir Ato ah.
Oo nga eh, nahalata ako nga eh.
Bihasang bihasa sa emergency preparedness.
Yes. May 5 di nakasagot. Oh. Okay, tingnan natin kung tama yung mga sagot natin. Uy. Yeah. Uy. Next. Pakibilang pong scores nyo. Kunti lang nakasagot. Yun, si Nathan, number 1 na. Nahihilo ako.
Okay, pahingi kape.
Okay.
Sino leading natin, Sir Roy?
Saglit, ma'am. May ikot yung paningin ko, ma'am. Saglit.
Sino ang panalo sa atin? Good morning po, Ma'am Myla.
Ayan po. Number 1 po natin si Sir Nathan.
Sir
Then,
Nathan.
ayan po, nasa screen po natin po. Nakikita
Okay,
niyo ba,
so
ma'am?
thank you so much po sa lahat na nag-participate sa ating quiz ngayong
Sir Nathan,
araw.
yung price niyo po, pakiklaim na po sa
Pakiklaim po sa council. Okay, totoo sa training po ng Boy Scout ay hindi po talaga nawawala ang emergency preparedness, di ba, Sir Roy?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, so ano nga ba ang emergency preparedness? So
Magandang
the
umaga
term
po
refers to the
sa lahat.
steps you take
Na nanonood
to make
via
sure
Facebook Live at sa aking
Go, ma'am. Go, ma'am.
Okay, so ano nga ba ang emergency preparedness? So the term refers to the steps you take to make sure you are safe before, during, and after an emergency or natural disaster. These plans are important for your safety in both natural disasters and man-made disasters. Ang mga example po ng mga natural disasters na nararanasan natin, lalo-lalo na dito sa ating bansa ay syempre yung mga floods, typhoon, earthquake. Sa man-made disasters naman, meron yung mga fires, explosions, at saka biological attacks. No? So, ngayon po, si Sir Suerte at ang ating Scouter Roy Suerte and Scouter Volpani prepared a video for you. Ang akala ko kasi kanina yung exam natin yung quiz natin ay para sa post activity, sa pre-activity pala po 'yon. Okay, so wag na nating patagalin, i-play na po natin yung video ni Sir ni Scouter Roy Suerte at ni Scouter Volpane.
Go, Sir Romel. Pasuyo po.
magandang umaga po sa ating lahat at sa mga scouts na nanonood via Facebook Live at sa aking kapwa scouters. Isang mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat. Welcome po sa buwan ng scouting. Ngayong umaga ay pag-uusapan natin ay ang tungkol sa emergency preparedness. Ako pala si Scouter Roy S. Duerte.
of Abu Sayyaf in the city jail. On Monday, the militant group failed in their attempt to break the members out of jail. Then this happened.
Mula sa video na inyong napanood, natungayan ninyo ang iba't ibang uri ng kalamidad na ating nararanasan. Merong ulan o bagyo, lindol, pagbaha, giyera. Yan ay mga halimbawa lamang ng kalamidad na ating nararanasan dito sa Pilipinas. Ngayon naman, ating alamin ang 10 bagay na dapat nating matutunan tungkol sa emergency preparedness. And the purpose of emergency preparedness. As an employer, it is important to know how to. So, sabi dito, dapat keep employees and responders free from harm, manage life-threatening situation, minimize damage to the environment, equipment, machinery, tools, and etc. Of course, minimize downtime. Siyempre kapag nagtatrabaho tayo, so dapat bawasan natin yon. As a worker, it is important to know how to identify common types of emergency, response if encounter a situation, response when an emergency alarm activated. This one is the element of emergency management. Ano meron dito? So meron tayong preparedness, response, recovery, mitigation. So ang unay natin dyan, siyempre, nagpe-prepare tayo. Baka kung anong klase kalamidad man ang dumating. So ito yung mga activities prior to a disaster. Example, yung drill natin na ginagawa sa school. Pwede na yun. Response, ito yung during the disaster. So, katulad ng public warning system, emergency operation, search and rescue. Then, sa recovery naman, ito yung activities na ginagawa natin para, activities following a disaster. Okay, for example, temporary housing, claims processing in grants, long-term medical care, and counseling kapag nangangailangan na yung mga biktima ng disaster. Next is the mitigation. Activities that reduce the effects of disaster. For example, building codes and zoning. Yan yung mga ginagawa dyan. Then public education. O dahil binabaha yung lugar natin, dapat itong gagawin natin. Ganyan-ganyan. Ang 4 ay yung emergency plan. So, kailangan natin planuhin kung saan tayo, kung ano mga dapat natin gawin during the disaster. Next is the types of emergency. So, meron tayong 3, the specific and the on-site and off-site. Specific emergency, if an accident or incident takes place in any one of the specified area in the factory, kung saan man area doon sa loob ng factory o sa paggawaan. Next is on-site emergency. If an accident or incident takes place in a factory, its effects are confined to the factory premises and involving only the persons working in the factory. Pero pag sinabi natin on-site, off-site emergency, I mean, if the accident is such as that it affect inside the factory hindi na natin makokontrol, na pwede pang mangyari sa labas din o sa labas ng factory. 6, yung emergency scenarios at workplace. Ito mga biglaang pangyayari sa ating pinagtatrabaho kayo nagtatrabaho na. Halimbawa, mayroong na kuryente. So, dapat alam natin kung paano mag-react sa isang pangyayari. Emergency facilities and communication. Mga ito. So, ito yung fire, yung pagsabog ng ating mga pagsabog. Medical emergencies, major power failure. So, sumabog yung main line natin. Hazardous materials spills, yung halimbawa sa library, sa laboratory ng school natin, kung saan may tumagas. Electrical fires, Yan. Then nag-collapse yung ating building, toxic gas leak, kasama din dyan. And then yung severe weather condition po. So, kasi pag parating umuulan, halimbawa pag malapit ka din sa bundok, kapag ulang tigil ang ulan, lalambot kasi yung lupa dyan. So, maaaring magkakaroon ng pagguho. It is the OSEP and its content o tinatawag nating on-site emergency plan. Emergency alarm. So, alam naman natin yung emergency alarm natin para ma-alarma yung mga tao na nagkakaroon na ng paglindol o kahit anumang kalamidad. So, siya yung magiging taga-alarm. May tatlong uri ng alarm. With a short single series for alarming people. So, 20 seconds po yung kanyang tagal. So, warning pa lang po yon. Then, yung second is the vanning and waxing mode to evacuate people. So, yung sequence niya, yung unang tagal is 20 seconds, then 5 seconds, then 20 seconds ulit. So, ibig sabihin, you need to evacuate. The last one is the green light. So, meron tayo yung all clear sirens after emergency control. So, 2 minutes long. So, ibig sabihin clear now dapat yung area. Sa panghuli naman, yung emergency organizational chart. So, ito ay nakikita kung saan man sa school, sa workplace, o kung saan man. Ito yung mga nakalagay dito, yung mga in charge during the calamity or disaster. So, next, punta na tayo sa what is emergency preparedness. So, balikan natin yung types of disaster. Ito yung tinatawag nating kalamidad. So, mayroon tayong sunog, bagyo, paglindol, pagbaha, pwede ring terrorism o yung paggigera na nangyayari ngayon kahit saan sa sulok ng ating bansa. Emergency preparedness is to minimize the impact of disaster to our family and community. Tama po ito. So, ibig sabihin nito, mainam ang may alam. So, di ba? So, hindi man natin maiwasan siya, mababawasan naman natin ang epekto nito sa atin. Responders are armed on emergency. Ano ibig sabihin ng arm? A. Advocate emergency preparedness. R. Reserve for food, clothing, shelter, and supplies. M. Mitigate o bawasan to lessen the impact of disaster. E. Emergency response ready. Okay, always ready daw sila. D. Direction from the authority. Types of disaster. First is the natural, second the technological, and then the intentional. Pag sinabi natin natural, ito yung mga natural calamity katulad ng bagyo, pagbaha, lindol, sunog. So minsan yung sunog naman napupunta din sa kagawan ng tao din minsan, kapabayaan. So technological, ito yung mayroon tayong tinatawag na yung solar power o yun, minsan mga factory katulad yung nangyari sa Japan, sumabog. So nagkaroon ng radiation, merong mga chemicals. So meron din tayo dito sa intentional, tulad yung mga ginagawa ng terorista na mga rebelde. So sadya yun. Okay, the elements of disaster. First, surprise with little or no warning. Siyempre, hindi natin alam. Biglang-biglang dumarating yan. Wide area of coverage. Significant number of victims. Third, endangered lives, health, and environment. So, meron naman tayong hazard from home fixture. So, una yung mga falling appliances natin. So, dapat ayusin natin yung
pagkakakabit. Kasi pag may lumindol o lumindol ng malakas, maaring malaglag yung ating mga appliances. Then, second is the flammable gas from cooking rinse natin. Yung paglulutuan natin, yung gasol natin, baka nag-leak na, so hindi natin napapansin yan. Then second is the electric shock or injuries from electrical appliances. So, dapat ingat tayo dito kasi nakakamatay po yan. Then, fires from faulty or overloaded line. So, yung mga octopus, extension natin, dapat inaayos din kasi yan din yung magiging sanhi ng pagkakasunog. Yan yung mga hazard sa ating bahay. Ito yung pinaka-importante dito, the family emergency preparedness. So, discuss the type of disaster that could occur. Siyempre, sa pamilya nyo, dapat natin pinag-uusapan to. Hindi lang sa school, hindi lang sa workplace natin, kundi sa loob din ng ating pamilya. Second, discuss how to mitigate and respond. So, paano natin mababawasan yung epekto nito sa atin kapag dumating na ng isang sakuna. Third, prepare emergency provision, equipment, and supplies. So, dapat pinaghahandaan na natin yung mga gamit natin dito. Halimbawa, nagkaroon ng pagbaha. So, sa loob ng isang linggo, wala pang dumarating na tulong. So, at least meron tayong mga gamit dyan, no? Mga pagkain man lang. Then, discuss what to do if need to evacuate. So, halimbawa, bumabaha na sa lugar natin. So, pag-usapan nyo na, ano mga dapat lang dadalhin, yung mga importante, huwag na dalhin lahat-lahat ng gamit. Yung importante lang, kasi mababalikan naman natin yan. So, next is practice what you have discussed. So, hindi lang dapat pinag-uusapan, pinapractice natin yan. Halimbawa, nagkaroon ng national earthquake drill. So, dapat nakikipag-participate tayo doon. Sayang naman yung pinag-aaralan natin kung hindi natin na-apply kasi pagdating ng kalamidad, hindi na natin alam kasi hindi natin siya pinapractice. So next is plan family contact during disaster. So napakahalaga nito na dinidiscuss natin sa pamilya natin to. Plan family contact when disasters occurs. So dapat pag-uusapan nyo to, ano bang dapat gagawin natin kapag disaster na mismo? First, next is designate A, B, C meeting places for the family. So, halimbawa, nagkakahiwalay-walay kayo na yung tatay nyo nasa trabaho, si mami mo nasa work din, ikaw nasa bahay. Nagkaroon ng isang sakuna, nagkaroon ng pagbaha. So, para hindi ka na mahirapan, dapat napag-usapan na sa inyong pamilya, kung saan ka man nakatira. Halimbawa, pag bumaha, itong lugar ang ating pupuntahan. Hindi lang iisang lugar. Halimbawa, bumaha, may baha din dun sa isang lugar. So, 3 lugar ang dapat nyong pag-uusapan. So, sa lugar na iyon, doon mo lang hanapin ang iyong kapamilya. So, ano yung mga ginagawa natin kapag lumilindol daw? So, ito yung pinaka-common na ginagawa natin, ano? Ginagawa natin nag-duck, cover, and hold on. Siyempre, duck or drop down. Make yourself stable. Huwag ka nang lumilindol o gumagalaw yung building nyo. Huwag ka nang takbo ng takbo, galaw ng galaw. Hintayin mo tumigil yung pagyanig. So, gagawin mo, make yourself stable. Then, cover your head and neck. Avoid falling debris. Okay, then, hold on. Stay under a protection. So, pag tumigil na yung pagyanig, saka na tayo tatayo at pupunta sa safe place. Okay, emergency evacuation planning. So, ito yung pinakamalaga. So, determine the exit route. So, kapag nasa isang building ka, o saan ka man naroon, dapat inaalam mo parati kung saan ka tatakbo kapag nagkaroon ng isang kalamidad. Determine the assembly area. So, alamin din natin kung saan mag-a-assembly. Next, determine evacuation alarms. Next, identify evacuation marshals. So, tanda mo kung sino yung nag-guide sa inyo. Doon kayo pumunta. Kung nasa school kayo, sa trabaho kayo, so mayroong mga naka-assign na tao dyan. Then, panglima, prioritize children, women, and differently abled person. So, inuuna natin yung mga bata, mga kababaihan, saka yung may mga kapansanan. Last, practice evacuation drill. So, dapat ito pinapractice natin para magkakaroon tayo ng muscle memory. Kapag, nagkalindol, ito nang gagawin natin. So, okay, tandaan din natin kapag tayo ay sumasali sa mga drill na ito, gawin natin siyang makatotohanan. Kasi kapag nagpa-practice tayo ng mali, pagdating sa sakuna, mali din ang magagawa natin. Kasi sa practice pa lang, mali na yung gawa natin. Kaya nga tayo nagpa-practice to make it perfect. So, yun ang gagawin natin. Pag nagkaroon ng drill, make it na totoo siya. Sabi mo, totoo ito nagkakaroon. Para pagdating sa totoo na talaga, hindi ka na malilito kung anong gagawin mo. So, ito na yung sinasabi ni Sir kanina. Practice natin yung kung ano yung mga drill na meron sa school o sa workplace natin. At the emergency alarm, duck, cover, and hold. So, ibig sabihin kapag unang alarm yan, ibig sabihin yan yung pagyayanig o paglilindol o lumilindol pa. At the second alarm, get out of the building fast but do not run and do not shout. Huwag kayong magsisigawan. Kasi pag totoo nangyari yan, hindi na kayo magkakarinigan, matataranta na kayo, magkaka-stampede na. Doon na mangyayari mga dapat na hindi mangyari. Fourth, proceed and report at the assembly area. So, di ba, kapag nagpa-practice tayo, meron tayong specific area. Dito lang tayo dito lang tayo. So, huwag na kayong pumunta sa iba pa, baka madisgrasya pa kayo. Okay, nakalagay dito, maghanda na pang isang linggong emergency provision. Diba, totoong nangyari, may sakuna na talaga. So, dapat, hindi lang yung paghahanda kung anong gagawin natin. Dapat ito rin. Pagkain, pinaka-importante ito. Drinking water, can o packed foods, clothing, beddings, yung higaan natin, radio, mobile phone, battery, flashlight, matches, cooking biscuits, knife, first aid kit, kailangan din, emergency, andun yan, importante din yan. Emergency shelter, kung may tent kayo, mas maganda. Emergency tools, then, marami pang iba. So, kahit anong gagawin niyo, pwede na yan. Basta, pang isang linggo natin i-prepare yan, no? So, lahat na yan, kung may prepare mo yan, so, mabubuhay ka. So, di ba sabi ko, angat o lamang ang may alam. So, halimbawa nagkaroon ng isang sunog sa inyo o anumang sakuna. So, emergency response at home, sa bahay ito mismo So, kung pwede pang pumasok, so conduct, search, and rescue. So, pasok ka kung hindi delikado, kung wala ng sunog, then, gamutin o mag-conduct first aid. Kung paano mo yung pag nasugatan yung kasama mo, o i-first aid mo. Then, suppress small fire. So, patayin yung maliliit na apoy. Pero pag malaking apoy na yan, wag ka nang sumubok. Baka masunog ka rin. Then, evacuate family as necessary. So, kung po pwede nang, evacuate mo na kagad yung mga kasapi ng iyong pamilya. Then, help relieve disaster stress. Last, coordinate with the responder authority. So, makipag-coordinate ka sa mga nag-responde sa inyo. Diba? Diyan na yung mga yung fire, ano pa ba yung mga yung mga responder natin sa barangay. So, gawin natin makikipag-coordinate tayo sa kanila.
In this video, you will see how your family can prepare for a disaster. Each member of your family should be involved in drawing up the emergency plan. You should keep emergency telephone numbers next to the telephones. Ensure everybody knows where the first aid kits and disaster kits are stored. Ensure you know how to turn off the water, gas, and electricity in case of an accident. Learn how to use a fire extinguisher. Keep a pair of shoes and a flashlight next to your bed in case of an incident at night. Ensure you know the best way to get out of your house. Plan 2 different routes for evacuating the area where you live. Plan 2 meeting points, one near your house and other outside your neighborhood. Keep friends and family members' contact details to hand and make sure that these people know that they're your emergency contacts. Teach your children how to contact the emergency services, how to contact family members if necessary, how to recognize the smell of gas and alert adults if they detect it first, how to react if they discover a fire. Give your children a card to always carry with them with the following information: their first and second names, address, the telephone number at home and at your place of work, as well as the telephone number of 2 emergency contacts. For elderly or disabled people, plan a network of people who can help to evacuate in an emergency situation.
Okay, thank you, Sir Roy. We would like to remind everyone that the link of our attendance was already posted in our chat box and area group chats. Before we formally end our activity today, we want to inform everyone that the highlight of the Council's scouting activity is the awarding of Best School Scouting Implementer. It will be announced in our closing activity on October 30, 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we come to the end part of today's session. See you again next Saturday. On behalf of BSP Paranaque City Council, we would like to say thank you for making time in your busy schedule to join us this morning.
To our guest speakers, and for the informative and interesting talk, and to all the participants for your active participation, and of course to our technical working group, thank you so much.
Thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you. It has been our pleasure to be your moderator for this program, and
Many organizations, groups, business staff, and even human life is scared life or scared for life.
Isang samahan, isang kapatiran, pinagbulod ng tawag ng dakilang may kapal, paglilingkod sa bayan at pagtulong sa kapwa, naging bahagi na ng salita
First
at
Scott Benediction. Wala tayong Scott Benediction.
patuloy kang lumipad sa tuktok ng mundo at sa ulap. Abutin ang mataas na pangarap, mithi na manal, ariin mong ganap. Patuloy kang lumipad, tuparin ang iyong misyon at ang tunay na hangas. Gabayan ang kabataan sa daang matapat upang ang mundo'y mabago mong ganap.
Follow up ko po yung those who will be attending later sa webinar by the National Office po. Please register po. Mamaya po yung 3 to 6. The title is Life and Work Balance, Well Balanced. So it will be represented by, our council will represent by Reverend Oliverio Pineda, Mike Monasterio, Ma'am Relly, Ma'am Rina, and Ma'am Wilma on that webinar sa ating national office mamaya po. Salamat po.
Stick to the program and activities. And let's make sure you have the voice
Wala na pa Sir Tony?
Our current national president is looking after things, the activities, the training needed to
Naka-unmute ka, sir. Ay, naka-mute ka, Sir Tony.
our organization will be the foremost in preparing you to become agents of change in community.
Maraming pong salamat sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much.
Sa ating pong mga punong guro, sa ating mga area commissioners, sa ating scouting, school scouting coordinators, higit po sa lahat, yung ating mga PWG, Sir Romel, Ma'am Arian, Ma'am Sharon, Sir Michael, ang ating pong program core team. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo. Okay, nakita po tayo next Saturday for another topic. At sabi nga po nila ng ating mga facilitator kanina, isa po sa highlights ng ating scouting activity for the month of October in our council ay yung pong awarding na marami pong nag-iintay. Kung sino-sino po yung mga nanalo dyan sa ating scouting Best School Scouting Implementer. Ang dami pong nag-post, ang dami pong nag-submit ng ng kanilang school profile in terms of scouting activities. At yan po ay iintayin natin this coming end of our activity for the council programs and activity. At isa rin po, mga kasama, remind lang po natin ito, reminders lang po ay mag-e-end na po yung ating registration, kaya sa ating po mga school coordinators, inaasahan po natin na sana i-update po natin yung ating mga list ng ating mga bata, ng mga babae, lalaki mula po kinder hanggang senior scout. Gayon din po ang ating mga pangalan ng ating mga teachers. Lahat po ng teachers ay i-register. Gayon din po ang pangalan ng inyong principal. At higit sa lahat, bawat isang school ay isang
Member at large. Member at large.
Yung ating PTA, isa lang po yung ating ilalagay. Kaya yun po yung ating dapat na medyo i-submit natin sa ating field executive officer nang sa gayon ay ma-update at hindi tayo mawala doon sa registration, sa campaign. No po? At higit po sa lahat kasi naka-ready na po yan, naka-ready na po yung ating, naka-ready na po ang request ng ating council sa ating LGU. Kaya iniintay na lang po yung listing ng names para po ma-release na yung ating payment para sa national office. So, inaasahan po sana na bago po matapos sana yung month of October, ay maibigay na po natin yung listahan nang sa gayon ay ma-renew na po tayo. Even though nasa December 31 pa naman yung ating registration, pero inaasahan natin na para pagpasok po ng January ay tayo po ay nakaregister na sa ating national office. Maraming pong salamat. Muli, yung mga activities po ng scouting, nandiyan di po mawawala yung tree planting, coastal clean up. Sasabihin niyo po, sir, hindi po kami magko-coastal clean up. Yung po na lang clean up drive sa bahay ninyo, sa inyong paligid, sa community, at yung pong sagip tulong natin. Yan po yung ating mga sinasabit na activity kung bakit po tayo nagkaroon ng Loreline Award. Okay, ang hindi lang po natin natatanggap pang award ay yung advancement. Okay, calling all the scouting commissioners at saka yung ating mga area commissioners at saka yung ating area coordinators, both elementary and secondary, yung pong ating advancement form. Yan po, kakaunti pa lang po yung natatanggap natin dito, kaya kinakailangan this coming December ay or itong November ay may submit na po natin. Marami na po tayong activities na nagawa. Ang kulang lang natin yung ating mga documents natin. Kailangan po nating ma-submit ito nang sa gayon ay full blast na po ang ating awards. Hindi lang po tayo sa membership, hindi lang po tayo sa activities, sa management, kundi yung advancement. Okay, so maraming pong salamat kasi next year mag-a-award na naman po ang National Office ng activity. Meron po tayong mga trainings pa. Marami pa po tayong mga trainings at ang plans po natin this coming November ay meron po tayong BTC. Special BTC po ito para sa ating mga master teachers, sa ating mga school heads, at saka sa ating mga department heads na wala pa pong BTC. At ito po ay i-apply natin yung ODC. Ito po yung online demonstration course. Marami po, yung nakita nyo po na mga presentation ng ating speaker kanina, ay yan po ay in-apply na nila ang ODC. So maraming pong salamat. Medyo mahaba na. Muli, happy scouting man po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang scouting ng Paranaque.
Thank you, Sir Tony.
Further details, further activities.
Siyempre, benediction.
Announcements